A little bit of technical difficulties to start the game, but we're back and alive now here at Arctic Edge. As we got an Eagle matchup here, as it's the Eastern Michigan Eagles taking on the Purple Eagles of Niagara. Is that one on the Eagles side, running it off the post, and now they have their own scoring chance, trying to poke it into the net, and they can't. Down on the ground, making some incredible saves. Is Victoria Zanis for the Purple Eagles. Back and forth these teams go. They are both fairly evenly matched. The Eastern Eagles come into this game ranked number 20 in the conference, as the Purple Eagles are ranked 22nd. Purple Eagles coming to this game has a record of 5-6-2 with 2 overtime losses. And the Eastern Michigan Eagles are 7-8 on the year. Would be a big win for both teams, no matter the outcome. As the puck circles around back behind the net of the Zanis. And now here come the Purple Eagles. Out of the zone and too far. Sidley tried to play it to herself. Got that one poked away. Tying up there is Sydney Goodenough. It goes to Schweitzer, and she dropped it off into the slot. Too many bodies in front. That one sent towards Zanis. Peter gave chase. Frozen up, and we'll have a stoppage in play. 15-12 to go. 0-0 is the score. And if the Purple Eagles look a little different tonight, they are without their second leading points player in Layla Rushforth. She's out for disqualification last game at U of M Dearborn. As that puck gets flung on net from the blue line and into the back of the net it goes. Eagles net one early to take a quick 1-0 lead. That's Lindsay Costello getting the goal and getting scoring started early for the Eastern Eagles. That's her second goal on the year. Second point on the year as well, as the Eagles open this one early. Purple Eagles poked that one into the zone. That's Forbes giving chase on Costello, the goal scorer just now. Costello goes down, and now Newland comes in for some help, and bodies crashing all in the corner. There's puck, and now Carabas has it behind the net. So try to chip one towards the slot. Ref's arm in the air. We got a delayed penalty. High sticking is the call. Eagles going on the power play right after netting their goal. .36 is the time. 1-0 is our score. In the box is Cameron Forbes for the Purple Eagles. As that one gets dumped down into the Eagle zone and cleared, giving chase. Goes Nolan and Goodenough. Now Sidley lost that one. Forbes, only her second penalty on the year. She only had 2 penalty minutes coming into tonight. Very sound player. Doesn't get dinged for penalties very often, as that one will bounce over the stick of Goodenough and out of the offensive zone. That'll be picked up in their own zone by Michaela Williams, the defenseman. And now Nolan right in neutral zone. Circles, drops it off Goodenough. Goodenough went too far for Sidderly. And now once again it's Williams. So try to clear it out of the zone. Can't. Nolan with a nice dazzling move. Put that one too far. And the Purple Eagles clear. 49 seconds left on the power play. Both teams playing with a little bit of physicality here tonight. As that physicality got the Purple Eagles in trouble. As last time out, they went to University of Michigan Dearborn last night. Lost that game 4-2. And they lost Layla Rushforth. Number 2 on the team in points. Scored both goals last night. Got disqualified from the game and this game. 5-minute major for fighting. It's a big hit for the Purple Eagles, but I'm sure it's next man up mentality for them as they play an Eastern Michigan team looking to get right, as they just took on Indiana Tech last night as well, dropping that one 7-0 to the Warriors. Both teams coming off losses, and one win can get them back just about at 500 on the year. And now here comes Purple Eagles, shorthanded shot, and that one chipped up too high right over Alexis Humphreys, who's starting in net for the Eagles. He's getting tripped down on the ice. Goes Chloe Mikas. Penalty is killed off. It's out in front, and that one's shot on wide by Mikas. As Iris Newland tries to give chase, Mikas drops off to Schweitzer. She'll battle with Costello, and Emma Smith sends one off the boards, but Cadence Haas is there to pick it up. And now here comes Emma Smith all alone, one-on-one, shoots, and a great save. Fast-paced action from both Eagles squads here. Both teams playing with a lot of energy. It's going to be a hard physical game. Both teams want this win as that one goes just wide for Humphreys. 11:33 left in this first period. Tumpac. Couple Purple Eagles battling for it alongside in the corner. The puck comes loose and free. And it's Tumpac with it now. She'll fling one off the boards and clear. And we'll get icing. The Eagles made a sub. Costello came off. She'll have to come back on. As under icing rules, team who ice the puck can't change, but the opposing team can. So Niagara will get some fresh legs on the ice with 11:09 here. Face-off is won by Parker. It gets dumped down all the way around the boards. It goes for Fleming. Fleming sends one into the slot. Got chipped up, hit Birch. And she's battling for it now. Coming to give help is Gosling. And now it's Fleming and Costello on the short corner. Drops it back off for French. French lost it. Costello clears it up to Abby Tumpac. And here she comes. Fleming just laid a cheap shot in on Costello. Ref's arm in the air. She'll go to the box for 2. And we'll have another Eagles power play. They're 0 for 1 so far with 10:34. 1-0 is the score from Costello. Fleming, the 5'5" forward from Coburg, Ontario. In the box for 2 minutes, and we'll see if the Eagles can capitalize, extend their lead to 2-0 in this first period as Nolan fires. Save. Still loose and free, and it's scorched into the back of the net. I think that was Sam Sitterly. And quickly, just 16 seconds, it will be Sitterly. 16 seconds out of the Fleming power play, and it's 2-0 Eagles. Siddeley tying Lutz for 9 goals on the year. It's been a back and forth battle all year on the top goal scorer spot for the Eagles, just as it was last year. And that one ripped on Birch. Got there, blocked it before it got on net. As that one sent towards the slot one-time attempt. Hastings finds the loose puck. Tries to clear, she can't. As now it's Layla Wolford as she goes down trying to clear the puck. And it's taken away in the slot. Another block from Birch. Birch playing her spot well tonight. And now it's Reese Hastings coming down the right side. She'll just chop one in opposite side corner, and the speedy Maya Berezny gives chase. She can't quite get there. Now, Purple Eagles look to clear. They do. Kalina Cochran will rifle it back down into the Purple Eagle zone. A little back and forth battle as both teams sending it from zone to zone. Birch kicks that one to herself, makes a nice play. Fires one off the boards. Icing waved off as it was touched near that Niagara bench. Puck comes free after that little battle right along the boards. A puck dumped in and giving Chloe Mikas a chance as she tries to circle, but Cochran comes in, takes that one away easily. And now it's Caitlin Lutz. Sends one out of the zone, but it's picked up by Lesage. Trying to go cross ice, can't. That shot went wide on Humphreys. And Sydney Goodenough picks one up to Lutz. Lutz clears it out of the zone. Hustance plays it. And now Goodenough. She'll chop one at the goalie as she catches it. Stumbling backwards a little bit, but makes the save. That's Victoria Zanny sitting in net. A 5'4" goalie out of Niagara Falls, New York. 8:16 is the time. 2-0 is your score. Trying to go cross ice. Goodenough doesn't see it, and we'll get an offsides. Costance in just barely before the puck as she lost it within her skates. And we'll get a neutral zone draw right in front of the Eagles bench with 8:05 to go. Niagara wins that face-off. That was a close one. Dumping it in now. Fleming trying to get some aid as Rumps will block that one, and this will be 2-on-1. Rumps had that one poked away. Great defensive play there. Kylie G, 5'7" defenseman out of Caledonia, Ontario. A nice play on the 2-on-1 to save another Eagles goal scoring opportunity. Sent out in front, no Eagles there. And here comes G once again. Dumping it down, Humphreys stops it. And Liga Nolan comes, picks it up. Nolan makes one person miss, makes the second one. She'll lose the puck onto the boards and then dump down. Eagles will change. Full lineup switch here. Fresh legs on the ice. As here comes Cameron Forbes. Middendorf playing a little defense. Behind the net it goes. Newland fights with Carabas again. Back and forth battle. Arm in the air. Newland will go to the box for 2. 2 minutes for tripping with 6:45 in the first period. 2-0. These two evenly ranked teams. Evenly matched teams. As we'll see what the Purple Eagles can do so far on the power play. See if they can match Sam Siddeley's goal. Battle in front of the boards. Puck finally comes free as Schweitzer gets it up to her defenseman in Costance. That one never got on net. Nolan plays it nicely, and she'll clear. Purple Eagles forced to reset Custance. Drops that one off for Schweitzer. And now it's Fleming circling in the neutral zone. She'll enter towards left side, drop it back. That one fired on net, went wide. As Schweitzer couldn't play it, Tumpac backhands it, tries to get out of the zone. Can't. Fleming makes a nice play to keep it in the zone. Along with Minkus, as that one dekes through, shoots. Humphreys with the save. It's out in front. Humphreys, you can't find it, and now it's in the back of the net. Claire Mallet get the power play goal, cutting the lead in half for the Eastern Eagles. It's 2-1, 5:39 to go. Claire Mallet's third goal on the year, 7th point. That's 4 assists on the year as well. 5:35, 2-1, and we got a great hockey game here on this Saturday night. As Rumps pounded in the corner, she goes down. Ref's arm in the air. We'll get tripping. Humphreys racing to get that extra man on. Siddeley just gets on, and Humphreys will skate all the way back as the Purple Eagles touch the puck. 2-1 is the score. 5:16. He goes back on the power play for the third time this game, this period. Looking to capitalize once again. Lutz and Siddeley, the top two out there. Nolan good enough for two defensemen, top line, and we got Cormier, the centerist. That one ripped on net by Lutz right off the face-off. And now Lutz will control it at the blue line, drops it down. A little burst of energy from Coach, trying to hype up the team on the broadcast. The let's go as she ran past back to the benches. That was shot on net by Nolan and off the post. That's what they needed. Posted in, and it's a 3-1 game once again for the Eagles. Excuse me, it was Caitlin Lutz. And it's 3-1 with 4:56 to go. 2 goals on the power play. Eastern 2-goal lead. As Lutz finds double-digit goals on the year. 15 games, playing in her 16th game. She's got 10 goals and 15 points. As Cochran picks it up in her own zone. Tries to clear it. It can't. It got blocked right at the blue line. Fleming takes it away, but it does squeak out of the zone. It'll be the Eagles tagging up and in their own zone as they drop it back into the short corner. Sarah Schweitzer behind her net, circles around. Makes a nice sidestep as here come the Purple Eagles. As Kaden Birch pokes that one, stopping any rush, but they're coming back anyway. Shot on Humphreys! Posting in! Chloe Minkus fires that one past the blocker of Humphreys. It's 3-2 with 3:57. Minkus with her 6th goal on the year. Humphreys not used to a game like this. Average goals allowed is 3 on the year. You don't expect her to drop 2 in the first period. It's in the save percentage of .90 on the year. 4-2 record as the starting goalie, but Eagles are still up 3-2. It's been a fast-paced and fun first period that's seen 5 goals. Costello with the first one of the 5 as she picks it up in her zone. Tries to clear it and can't. Here come the Purple Eagles, and that one Humphreys rather well got in front of. Throws it up. 3:20 to go, 3-2. And puck is dropped. Purple Eagles will win that draw. The ref's calling for, would have been offsides had the Purple Eagles touched it. Puck dropped out of the zone on that cross blue line pass. Purple Eagles played it well to get out, as they look to find the game tying goal. As Sitter will pick that one up right at the red line and dump it down near the right side short corner. Picked up by Michaela Williams. And now it's Newland. Kind of fans on that attempt. Might have got tipped. Big collision right at the blue line. It's getting a little cheeky and physical from both teams. They said we knew this was going to be a competitive game, and sliding into the boards goes Julia McDonald. She gets up, gets back on defense. Out in front, a shot. Cormier, the puck is still loose behind the net. And now it finally goes all the way around. Into the Eagle zone. It goes, plays it to herself. That's Parker, and now it's still loose behind the net, picked up by Forbes. Forbes and Nolan fighting one-on-one with it. Rumps comes in for a little bit of aid. Comes free. Brian, nice poke check off Haas, and here she comes. She's got Cormier 1-on-2. That one shot on net, saved. Purple Eagles trying to clear. Eagles giving pounding effort with 1:35 left in this first period. Want to net one more. Extend the lead to 2 going into that first intermission. Cormier with a nice deep move. She finds that right side face-off dot. Sends one towards the net. And we got some action behind the net. There's a little reverse hit given by one of the Eagles players. With 1:27 to go. It's 3-2. Like I said, Purple Eagles, very physical team. Lost one of their players due to a fighting penalty last game. They expect this one to be chippy. The Eastern Eagles are not one team to back off. They're always going to play 100% effort. Not going to lay down for anybody. 1:27 to go in the first. It's been a fun one so far. But it seems that the Niagara Purple Eagles control every face-off so far. They won another one. Get the puck out of the zone. Tupac tried to play it to herself. Lost it there. Now here comes Fleming. Fleming made a deep move on Humphreys. It's around, up in front. Humphreys down on the ice, diving. Did she freeze it up? Ref's whistle blew. It's not in the net. 1:04 to go, and it's going to remain 3-2. Alexis Humphreys, as her team giving her all pats on the back, some thank yous, keeping that one out of the net and keeping it a 1-goal lead for the Eastern Michigan Eagles. Look at a neutral zone face-off draw here. There's 1:04 left, and there's a face-off win for the Eastern Eagles. Cross ice, Tumpac, and she'll chip one down in the right side corner. Schweitzer will send one to the other rush fourth. Bianca rush fourth, the one playing right now. Middendorf went in offsides. It's Emma Smith. Couldn't quite get out of the zone as she entered before the puck did. 33 seconds to go in a fast-paced first period. We got a neutral zone draw. Eastern's got their energy unit on the ice with Wolford and Berezny. And Hastings sent one on net. A little bit more physicality at the end of that one. Hastings dropping Michaela Williams on the end of that play. And Eastern looking for a jolt of energy with 26 seconds to go. Wolford and Pelegi going at this draw. Birch came in trying to corral it. She couldn't. Cochran picks it up right behind her net. Goes up to Hastings. Hastings got knocked down. Sent one on. Net went wide. Williams. She dumps one down from the blue line. 3 seconds into the slotted, bouncing around. Hastings backhanded it away, and that's the end of one. It's 3-2 Eastern Michigan Eagles so far in the Eagle Showdown here at Arctic Edge Ice Arena. Stay tuned for more action coming in the second period. It's 3-2 Eagles after one. Welcome back. It's the start of the second period in the Eagles showdown. The Purple Eagles of Niagara taking on the Eastern Michigan Eagles. And it's 3-2 after one, a high-octane, fast-paced third period. It's first period. (1947), we got a quick stoppage in play. Puck went up and out. Refs will grab a new one, and we'll get activated here. Just quick 13 seconds in. Well, housekeeping from last period, it was Nolan who scored the third goal for the Eagles. So the goal scorers now are Costello, Sitterly, and Nolan. 3-2 is the score. That one out in front, another save from Humphreys. Humphreys in the first period had one hit the post, two go in, but since that second goal, she's made a couple really good saves to keep this one-goal lead for the Eagles. If you're just joining us, welcome into the EMU Eagles Hockey Network as Lutz nearly got in coast to coast and lost that one. He'll get dumped down and iced down by the Purple Eagles. We'll come all the way back down into the offensive zone for your Eastern Eagles. 1907, 3-2. In net for the Purple Eagles is Victoria Zanis. 3 goals let in the first period. She's played in 2 games so far, split them 1-1, but has had a stout save percentage of .98 on the year so far. Eagles able to find 3 in the first, 2 on the power play. It's just been a chippy, back and forth physical game between the two Eagle squads. As here comes Newland, she'll dump one down where Rushforth will go cross behind the bench. That one goes up into the netting, and we'll have another whistle with 18:36. We got a right circle face-off draw here. Pelegi and Heater going at this one. Purple Eagles come away with another face-off win, as they've done so often tonight. But it's been the Eagles who respond well on defense, breaking out, turning into offense as the Purple Eagles look to do that in a shoddy save by Humphreys. Down to the butterfly, got the pad on it. Another shot attempt. That one didn't make it to the net, went wide left. Pass towards the slot. Nobody there, and it's off the boards and cleared by Emma Smith. Headed right towards Zanis as Eagles in the midst of a change. Just barely get on sides as Birch tries to dance through. We'll get a whistle. For an offsides, I think. It's 17:50. Yes, it is offsides on the Eagles. (17:50, 3-2). Eagles win that face-off draw. Birch circles back into her own zone. Goes up to Tumpac. She'll poke it down into the offensive zone. Emma Smith and Claire Williams giving chase. And Michaela Williams giving chase. Williams going to the backhand, trying to clear it out of the zone. It gets tied up. Going down to the ice is Middendorf, but she was able to dump it back down. Williams goes behind the net to G. Cochran blocked that one from getting out of the zone, and now the Purple Eagles get it out through the neutral zone. Here they come. Dumped it down. Birch will find it. She tries to clear and can't. Backhand one towards Humphreys. Nice easy save with the pad. Out in the slot. That one shot and scores. Tie game through the 5-hole. It's 3-3. Alyssa Karabs. Nets that one, and we got a tie ball game, puck game, ball game, whatever you want to call it. It's tied here at Arctic Edge. Face-off won by the Purple Eagles as they look to continue this momentum. That was Karab's first goal of the season. As Lipperton just sends one all the way down. It's not touched. Icing is called. Chloe Minkus gave great effort to try to get it waved off, but couldn't quite get down there fast enough against this speedy third line for the Eagles. Wolford and Minkus, 11 and 17 going at this draw, and number 11, Minkus will come away with that win. As Nolan just keeps it in the zone, Hastings will find it. She gets tied up trying to make a little move through the zone. It's now a little pushing and shoving coming from Lipton. Ref comes in to break it up. Zanny's covered it up with 16 minutes exactly. It's 3-3. One goal scored by the Purple Eagles here. They even this one up. That puck squirts out of the offensive zone for the Eagles. And Sydney Goodenough will pick it up behind the net. Goes cross ice off the boards, out of the zone. It's picked up by Maya Berezny. Here she comes. Backhands one and too high. Went off just wide. Net came loose as Zanny's bumped into the post as Hastings was flying down the right side to give her teammate a look to pass. 15:39 is the time on the clock here at Arctic Edge Ice Arena of Canton. We're getting the right side face-off draw. Gosselin and Rutherford will duel on this one. And we'll wait for a second as the refs will have a conversation real quick. Decide what's going on, and we're good to go. 15:39, and once again won by the Purple Eagles. They have won so many face-offs tonight. As that one goes through the legs of Newland, would have been stopped in the neutral zone, but instead the Purple Eagles will try to get something going as that one is in the back of the net. Dumped it down. It got sent on net. A rebound shot attempt right past the glove of Humphreys. All Purple Eagles in this first 5 minutes. It's 4-3. Sarah Schweitzer, her 5th goal of the year. It's 4-3. How can the Eastern Eagles respond? They've given up 2 quick ones to start this period and a massive hit. No call. Eastern needs some momentum. As Sitterly tries to clear it. She can. A nice play there by Kate Custance. Keep it in the zone. There's now Newland. She'll deep go to the backhand. Up to Lutz. It went too far. And now Sitterly got down there first. Lutz in the corner. Fanned on that pass. Now she'll get it up to Costello. Costello had the opening goal tonight. She'll dump one back behind the boards. Lutz and Sitterly playing a little 1-2-man game here. As they go back and forth, playing a little catch. That one looking to the slot for Heater off her stick. Played off the boards. And now here come the Purple Eagles once again. Newland got back, played some defense. It's out in front. backhand attempt. Save made. And we got a penalty. That shot him in the air. Hooking is the call. 14:08. It's 4-3 Niagara. Iris Newland going to the box. She's got 16 penalty minutes coming into this game. This will be 18 for the 2-minute minor for hooking. 14:08. Zanise let up 3 in the first, has played well in the second, but it's really been the defense so far in this second period of the Purple Eagles, which has allowed them to clear the puck, generate some offense, which has allowed them to score 2 quick early goals and get this lead. They've had great defense all year. They've scored 46 goals on the year, and that one a nice save. They scored 46 on the year, but only given up 25. Yet their record only shows a 5-6 on the year. That one went wide. Now Toon Pot comes short-handed, and she'll just take it all the way down and dump it down. 27 of Niagara's goals this season have come in 2 wins against Aquinas on November 7th and 8th. And now here come the Eagles in that one, just too far for Bree Rumps. As Rutherford tried to be short-handed, now Bree nearly had a shot attempt. And as I'm talking about the defense of the Purple Eagles, they show some right there. And now it's Schweitzer. She'll send one towards the net, blocked before it got there. Goes careening into the short corner. So that's what they've given up. Or they scored 27 in 2 games against Aquinas. So that's really where that discrepancy of 20 goals for and against and shows a losing record. As just less than 10 seconds, Eagles looking to kill off this power play. Middendorf gave a little bit of chase. Newland comes out of the box. As that one got shot on Humphreys, and she'll make a save. 12:03, it's 4-3 Niagara. As we'll reset here. We'll get a right circle draw coming from the glove side of Humphreys. Backhanded off the wall and played, kept in the zone. Eagles look to clear, and they do. Rushforth kept it right at the neutral zone, and she tried to dump it in. And now Newland turns that one over right at the center ice line, the center of the blue line. There's now McDonald, tries to skate around, gets tied up. Battled for in that short corner by both teams. Just keeping it in the zone is McDonald. Now Rushford lost that one, and it's cleared out of the zone, so Niagara will have to tag up. As they send one in towards Humphrey, she makes the pad save. Eagles, a lot of this period has just been defensive possession for the Eastern Eagles, as Niagara's turned up the heat a little bit at Arctic Edge. As Maya Berezny came right on the ice, we'll get an icing call as that pass went too far. Off the boards, and we'll go back down where this possession is mostly taking place, as it's 2-0 goal differential in the second period for Niagara. And it's 3-4, Niagara lead. They battle back, went down 2-0 early, then knotted it up. They're not knotted up, but scored 1, make it 2-1. Eagles responded, putting up 3-1, and then it's been 3 straight from Niagara on a backhand run, a beautiful move. And now it's still loose. Humphreys makes the save and then goes down. Eagles will make almost a full line switch. Maya Berezny will stay out there as the rest of her normal line of Hastings and Wolford will join. Birch and Cochran, the defenseman, with 10:35 to go. Wolford won that one as the Eagles clear. Berezny finds it at center ice, then has it poked away by Julia Peters. Dumped down into the Eagles zone. They clear it out. And now it's battled for Hastings. As Hastings will come away with it and enter the offensive zone. She's got two defensemen on her. Backhands one. It's loose. Williams couldn't quite get her stick on it. It got loose in the slot almost, but no Eagles are there. Wolford knocking down Cadence Haas. No whistle. We'll play on. Reese Hastings gives chase as that one slides right in on Zanis. Little collision from Hastings, couldn't quite stop in time. 9:51. Both players all right. We'll get a stoppage here. 3-4. Get some line switches from both teams, and we'll get a left circle face-off draw coming up right after. Minkus and Rutherford. Those two will duel once again. Minkus taking the win on that one. That's honestly been a lot of the story of the game today, has been Purple Eagles winning faceoffs, being able to start their offense how they want, and that's what's generated 3 straight goals and a 1-goal lead for them. The Eagles responded well to that in the first period. Were able to play some defense, break out. Niagara had some penalties. Like I said, Eagles, 2 of their 3 goals came on the power play, as Lutz couldn't quite get that, had her stick lifted by Clipperton. And that one sent on net, a howitzer, and it's saved by Humphreys. Cochran goes down right in front of the net. She was battling with Michaela Williams, the 5'9" defenseman. Now it's around, trying to wrap it around was Kusnance. Couldn't quite get the angle right, and now in. Shot, rebound, another shot, another save. Humphreys tied up and down. She made 2 great saves. That one's wristed on net, saved, and now it's finally corralled. Players toppling over each other. Humphreys at the bottom of it with 8:32 and the puck. Freezes it up. It's 3-4 still. Haven't seen a goal in the past 7 minutes roughly after Niagara took the lead. A right circle draw once again in the Eagles defensive zone, the Purple Eagles offensive zone. Purple Eagles once again win it. Puck was dropped a little prematurely as the ref's having a conversation with the coach. We'll wait to see what this is about. That puck is dropped, and once again, it's another Niagara face-off win. But it's Sydney Goodenough who corrals the puck behind her net. And we're going to whistle to say it went up and out of play. 8:18 to go. It'll be a neutral zone draw coming up here. Or an offensive zone face-off draw, excuse me. Left side, left circle. Puck is dropped. Eagles corral the loose puck. It's batted down right at the line. A beautiful play there from G. Eagles tried to clear. She smacked out of midair, able to keep it in the zone. And that one, another save from Humphreys. Another rebound was there, and another Purple Eagle is there. But luckily, no goal for Eastern. That's good enough. Tries to go cross ice. It's intercepted. Fleming in, sends one blocker save, bouncing around. And Humphreys in the butterfly, gets in front of it and freezes it up with 7:43. Still 4-3 is our score. Second period action. Fast-paced game so far. Eagles on their heels. It was 3-1 Eastern lead. Now it's 4-3 Niagara lead. As Middendorf won that draw and circles around and just barely kept in the zone. A beautiful play from Jaden Clipperton. As the Eagles just trying to clear and get out of their zone. This period has lived in the Eagles' offensive or defensive zone. And a big hit, Clipperton and Toompak running into each other. No whistle. Puck up and out of play, 7:25. Neutral zone draw since it went out right into the benches. Clipperton just tips one down into the offensive zone. Clipperton dumps it in once again. Costello gives chase. Sent it forward. No one was there except some purple Eagles, not the green Eagles she was looking for. Newland goes to the backhand and clears it. And we'll get icing as Emma Smith couldn't quite get down there in time. Clipperton shows a little speed from the defenseman. Got down there with 6:52. Icing as we head all the way back down into the Eagles zone. Emma Smith gets set, and the puck is dropped. Eagles win that draw. Try to clear, and they do. Icing waved off as it was tipped at the blue line by Caden Toss. It'll be picked up by McDonald as she sends one off the boards, gets it out of their zone. Eagles defenders run into each other, and it's 3-0 on the Humphreys. Off the post, off the crossbar. Didn't go. The Purple Eagles thought it was. They started celebrating, but no. Beat Humphreys top side, but it was too high as it hit the post. Toompak goes off the boards to herself, races down. Haas got there first, and now it's Costello. Sends one right in front of Zanise. Hastings fires, just went wide right. Newland found it. That one goes wide left and around the boards. Maya Berezny. It's hounded right at the corner board in front of the boards. That one gets all the way down into the Eagles zone. No icing. As Cochran sidestepping. Makes another nice move and then lost it. Taken away by the Purple Eagles as they can't quite do anything. And now it's Maya Berezny. Stopping, gets to the slot and had it poked away. Beautiful defense from the Purple Eagles as that one's sent back in by Birch. Williams picks up the loose puck. 5:15 left in this second period. It's all Niagara so far. Script has flipped 180. It's all Eagles so start. It's all Niagara as of late. Schweitzer in the short corner. Off the boards. Into the slot and over to there, but Maya Berezny. She'll send one back right down to that corner where it came from. Clipperton had it poked. Still regains possession. Backhanded that one, goes cross ice. Off the boards, Eagles trying to clear. That's Hastings. They do, and it once again up into the benches. 4:34. It's 3-4 still. Both teams making some quick changes. Get some fresh legs on the ice. That was a long stretch for both teams. McDonald sends one in. Fleming gives a little defense on Cochran, and she'll backhand one. Purple Eagles there to once again not let it out of the zone. This Eagles just, they'll have possession in their own zone, can't quite clear. Niagara just playing hounding defense in this period. Some great intermission adjustments from their coaches. That one goes out in front, and a quick flash of the leather and a little nod from Humphreys right at Kate Custance, who was just about a foot in front of her and almost sent this one to a 5-3 game with 4:02. But we'll stay at 4 as Humphreys with the glove. Eagles won that faceoff draw. They've won the past couple in their own zone, but can't quite get out of the zone. McDonald sidestepping. Shot was blocked, goes careening into the corner. And now it's behind the net for Niagara. They send one out in front, but once again, Nolan, the steady defenseman there, plays that nice. As Sitterly comes in 1-on-4. No teammates down there to help. As Peter just comes on, finds the puck. Doesn't matter. Niagara clears. Eagles resetting in the neutral zone. Dumping it down. Zanis wants icing, and she's going to get it with 3:27. We'll go back into the Eagles zone. Right circle draw coming up. Eagles looking at net one to even this thing up at 4 heading into the third, and that one shot is free and loose. Eagles come away with it as Nolan. Ref's arm in the air. Nolan has one already. Will wrist one at Zanis. Stands tall with the glove. Eagles will go back on the power play, though. It's going to the box. Is Holly Lesage. 2 minutes hooking isn't the call. The 5'4" forward out of Ontario. Eagles 2 out of their 3 on the power play. Can they find a third? Their power play this game has been stout. Their power play this season has been fairly good. Power play at home is sitting at 10 out of, well, going into this game was 10 out of 30, 10 out of 29. Sitting at 12 out of 32 so far. 35% as that one is taken away short-handed. Dancing around, losing it. Now fired, and a great defensive play again from Nolan as she got her sticking away that shot, never got towards Humphreys. Now here comes Lutz. 9 goals on the year. Sends one, shot it, oh, diving save. Zanis slid right, almost was out of position. Got back, flashed that pad, and got the save. That one sent on net. Zanis caught it originally, makes the save. Players going down. A little bit of pushing and shoving. 2:09 and exactly 1 minute left on this power play. It's been a 66% power play this game. 1 minute to decide if it's going to 75% or 50%. It's out in front, it goes, and just wide. Lutz finds it, drops it off. Behind the net, Sitterly. Into the slot, Lutz, she's slipping down. Would have had a walk-in opportunity almost. And she'll tap her head, come off. 3 rumps coming on. Just over 30 seconds to go. Here come the Eagles and Sam Sitterly down the left side. Sitterly chops one towards Cormier. Fires one. Rumps gave a screen. Zanis fell down. It went wide. Short-handed come Niagara. And that one blocked by Goodenough. Didn't get on net. 15 seconds. Players going down to the ice and slipping down. Ref's arm in the air. I think a hook will be called on Eastern. Going to the box 2 minutes. I think it's good enough for the Eagles. Eagles penalty kill overall this season sit at 94%. Fairly stout. As it is good enough, 2 minutes hooking with 1:21 to go. 12 seconds to go on the Holly Lesage penalty. So we'll get 12 seconds of 4-on-4. See if any magic will happen for either team in those 12 seconds with just that little bit of extra room on the ice. That puck was bouncing around in the neutral zone. It's picked up by Rutherford. She tried to find Bree Rump, couldn't. Penalty's over for Lesage as she'll come back on. And now it'll be a minute of power play hockey for Niagara. If they don't score, it'll be 35 seconds to start the third period with the power play as they circle around. It's a drive from the blue line. It's loose in front. Circle the net. Send one into the slot. It got blocked before it got there. Chloe Minkus circles all the way around, and that's a third one that's rung the post today for Niagara. And that's cleared all the way down by the Eagles. Zanise comes out of her net to play it. Bree Rump's down here in the offensive zone. And it's Tumpach in the slot alone. Backhand, Zanise makes the save. It's still loose, and the ref blows it dead. Tumpach laughing about it with Lutz. Almost had it. There have been a couple opportunities for the Eagles that they're not their usual self. A little sloppier. That Lutz on the power play slipped down almost in that same spot as Tumpach just lost it. As that one is instantly sent towards Zanise. And she'll freeze it up. 11.2. 3-4 still the score. 50 seconds left on the power play. Niagara looks to clear. They do. Lutz speeding. Gets back into her zone with the puck. She'll try to clear off this last second, and they do. Niagara puts up 3 unanswered. It's 4-3, end of 2. Don't go anywhere. We got a great finish in store for you here at Arctic Edge Ice Arena in the Battle of the Eagles. 3-4 Niagara. Third and final period action here at Arctic Edge Ice Arena in Canton. We saw 2 goals in the second period from Niagara to give them a 3-4 lead in the Eagles showdown here in Canton. Both teams needing this win to get back to 500 as Lutz makes a great defensive play right there on the forecheck from Fleming. Fast-paced first and second periods. We saw 5 goals in the first and 2 in the second. Both teams kind of felt each other out and towards the end of that second period. And now here's Abby Tupac. Fires and saves. Tupac one-on-one. No dekes necessary. She fired one and it just went wide. Both teams took a period to feel each other out, and Niagara made some great intermission adjustments. Played stout defense, scored 2 goals in the first 5 minutes of that second period. But since then, it was all even after that. No scoring. Tupac had an excellent opportunity to net this one up for the Eagles. Couldn't quite bury it. It's still 3-4, 8:52 to go in the third. Rutherford goes at this face-off draw for the Eagles. She does win it. That's something the Eagles really needed to pick up on, was the face-offs. They lost a lot of them in that first and second period. As that one shot on net, got the glove there, was Zanis. Puck bounces out of the zone. Eagles tag up, but Purple Eagles pick up the loose puck and making some nice moves in. Well, it's Clipperton. Would have been offsides, had to divert that rush, and now back down they go into the Eagles' offensive zone. Short corner. Behind the net it goes. Rump circles around. Pounded on the boards. Both Eagles giving aid as it finally comes loose and getting sent down into the boards is Cormier. No call. Clipperton comes away with that loose puck. Throws a stiff arm almost into Sydney Heater. Goes up ice, and here come the Purple Eagles, and that shot on net. Newman sitting down. One of the Purple Eagles tied up in front of the net. Parker on that shot attempt. A great save from Alexis Humphreys as Iris Newland kind of laying the law on that stoppage. Left circle draw coming. Middendorf going at this one for the Eagles. Almost intercepted by Smith and would have been a one-on-one with the goalie going down the other way, but pass got through. Backhanded, back down into the short corner. Into the slot it goes. Middendorf, she'll pick it up for Eastern. Tries to get to Emma Smith, can't. Smith gets tied up and going down hard into the boards. Ref's with hand in the air. That one's sent on net. Finally, it's touched by Niagara. It's Cadence Haas who got tied up with Emma Smith. 17-15, Eagles 2 for 4 on the power play this game. Looking to make it 3 for 5 and tie this one up here in the third. Off the face-off, and Lutz just put it wide. Now it's good enough right at the blue line. Drops it down Sitterly. Sitterly to Lutz. Tried to go give and go. Intercepted by G. Penalty on Haas is 2 minutes for high sticking. Nolan, she had one just like that in the first. Zanis read it well this time. Got the body in front of it, froze it up. Emma Smith being tended to on the bench. Looks to be all right. She puts her gloves back on. And that face-off won by the Purple Eagles. Sitterly in there, though. Comes away with the puck. Tried to send it cross ice to good enough. Gets poked free, and out of the zone it goes. Sitterly back skates. Now it's good enough to Nolan. She's got 1 goal today. Siddeley's got another. Siddeley goes down. Puck comes free. Now it's Nolan in front of the benches. Makes a nice little side step to the right. And now here she comes. Dazzling deke moves and fires one off almost a face mask. It looks like a Van Eason up into the netting. Exactly 1 minute on the penalty kill for Niagara. 16-15 in the third. It's still 4-3 Niagara. As well reset and have a left circle draw coming in the offensive zone for Eastern Michigan. Newland right at the blue line. She'll send one towards the net. It got knocked down, didn't ever get on target. Purple Eagles clear, and now here comes Fleming. She picks it up shorthanded, slides it through, and scores! Kyla Fleming shorthanded. 43 seconds left on the power play. And Fleming outspeeds everybody. Goes backhand, forehand, slides it through the 5-hole of Humphreys. It's 5-3 Niagara, 15:58 to go. Niagara has really blown this game open. I know I talked about it in the second period, but it's been their defense. Being able to turn defense into offense, and they have scored 4 straight. As they win another face-off, and a large part is their face-off victory margin in this game. Winning a lot of face-offs, generating offense from that, turning the Eagles over, generating offense from that. It's a great recipe for victory as they go up 5-4 or 5-3 in the third. As that puck gets all the way down into the offensive zone of the Eagles. But it was not touched, and we'll get nice and call and head back to the offensive zone of the Purple Eagles. 15:31, 17 seconds on the power play. It's still 5-3 after that last goal. We'll switch sides real quick and head to the left side circle. Siddeley. She'll come out this draw with Fleming. For Niagara, Fleming wins that one. Sends one towards Humphreys, and it's a made. Now it's Newland in her own zone. Sends one up off the skates of Rumps. She finds it, goes behind the net. Gets hounded, gets her stick lifted. Purple Eagles trying to clear, and they do. Now a nice sidestep from Parker, but Birch read it well. Got the skates in the way, kicked it away. Almost a soccer-style defensive play. As Forbes sends one to the slot, is chopped on by Karabs. And that one is sent on net from high slot. Not a lot of velo on it. Humphreys read it well. Got in front of it, caught it with the body, freezes it up. 14:44. It's 3-5. Even strength for both teams. As the Haas high sticking penalty came to an end. Shot right off the face-off. Humphreys stood up, caught it, throws it up. 3 seconds came off the clock. 14:41. We'll go same side face-off draw. Micus and Wolford. Once again, 17-11. Birch goes off the glass. It's kept in right at the blue line by McDonald. She'll dump it back down. Mallet circles, dances, loses it. Hastings and Cochran 2-0. And once again, defense into offense for the Purple Eagles. As it's Micus, as he goes down and goes careening hard into the boards. Slow to get up. Ref's hand in the air. As Minkus gets up gingerly, but she's up. You love to see that. You hate to see anything happen injury-wise. Hastings going to the box, it looks like, for that shove at the end of the play. Eagles go back on the penalty kill. Down 2 goals. Emotions running high in this game. It's been physical, and emotions getting the best of Hastings there. Gave a shove after the play that didn't matter. Nolan takes that one, tries to clear. It's corralled on the blue line and kept in the zone. Mike Clipperton is now it's behind the net. Schweitzer, Parker, Clipperton. Sends one. Went wide. Nolan circles, clears, went through the legs of Parker, and dumps it all the way down. 30 seconds gone by on the penalty kill for Eastern. Niagara resets and breaks out of their defensive zone. That'd be Pelleggi going coast to coast and then had it poked away. Good enough. Up to Sidderly. Sidderly's got Timpak to her left. It's 2-on-2. Sidderly's just going to dump one down and send it right towards Zanis. Catches the bouncing puck, feels it like a shortstop. Freezes it up. 108 on the penalty, 13-13 in the third. 3-5 is your score. Niagara Purple Eagles winning the Eagles Showdown here at Arctic Edge. Right circle draw, and that one is kicked towards the corner. Sustance will pick it up. Drops off for Schweitzer. And now it's Fleming. She had the previous goal, and getting the stick flipped out was good enough. Almost clear mallet. Just knocked the stick clean out of Goodenough's hands. She's pleading her case with the ref. He's not having it. She'll go to relax 2 minutes for that one. Slashing will be the call. 54 seconds on the Hastings power play. 2 minutes about to be on the clock for the Mallet power play. We'll get 54 seconds of 5-on-4. One more room. We had 4-on-4 for about 11 seconds in that second period. We'll see if someone can use that extra room on the ice to bring this game closer or break this one wide open for Niagara. That one's sent on net and wide. Schweitzer finds the puck off the boards. Good enough. Intercepted. Zanis came out, stopped it behind her net. Purple Eagles. Here they come. Sarah Schweitzer. Fan on it, gets knocked down. She got tied up with Sidderly. Good enough, came in with some extra aid. The Eagles clear, and it's picked up by Clipperton. Nolan intercepts that one in the neutral zone. Goes off the boards to Timpak. Timpak's just going to dump one down. Line switch for the Eagles as Hastings comes off the ice, or coming off the box. Lutz comes on. Costello comes on. Lutz turns that one over in her defensive zone. Taken away by Alyssa Karabs. And now Lindsay Costello. Slide steps to the right. Fournier had that one taken away by Clipperton. So there seems to be just 2 Purple Eagles around the puck at all times. Newland looks to be quarterback play and had some routes going down the ice. Couldn't find anyone. It got blocked right in the offensive zone for the Purple Eagles. Eagles still retaining possession, though. As now it's Newland once again, patiently waiting. She goes cross ice. It's intercepted. G on that one. Picked up behind her net by Michaela Williams. Both penalties are over. Quick 2 minutes. Eagles scored 2 on the power play in the first. Haven't scored since. 2 for 6 on the day. A couple players down on the ice, battling for it as Sidderly finally came in, got it free, then had it taken away. And now here come the Purple Eagles and Karabs. Karabs dropping it off. Into the slot. That one's shot on Humphreys, and it scores. Might have been redirected. But Cameron Forbes flung it from the slot area. Emma Smith comes over to talk to her goalie. Some words of encouragement. And it looks to be Forbes who's going to get that goal. 3-6 is your score. 10-22 left in this third period. And Niagara, 5 unanswered goals, has blown this game wide open. It was 3-1 Eagles quickly in that first period. Looked like we were in for an absolute shootout. I mean, it's been a shootout for one team. But the Eastern Eagles have been locked down since that first period. As that one's intercepted and offsides is Haas. Just barely. And with 10-11, we'll get another stoppage. Neutral zone draw right in front of the Eagles bench. Sydney here goes at this draw with Abby Pelleggi. Dumped down by the Purple Eagles. Birch goes up the boards. Icing waved off as it was touched on its way up into the Niagara zone. Birch keeps it in, drops it down short corner. Puck comes free out of the zone, and here comes Parker. She's had 2 great scoring chances, rips one. Humphreys read it, blockered up there, got the save. Rumps comes in, finds the loose puck, has it taken away, and here comes Pelleggi in on a shot. And that one's saved by Humphreys. No real angle given on that short side corner. Emma Smith clears it, and then turned it over. Here come Niagara once again. Clipperton tried to go one-timer. Bad pass. Humphreys got her stick in the way, and now it's E.J. Middendorf into the offensive zone for the Eagles. Ridden off the puck by Niagara. Beresny is going to fire one. Read well in, glove save made. And we'll get another freeze up of the puck. 8:52. It's 3-6. Niagara wins that face-off draw. And with a head full of steam, flying down is Williams. Beresny there. Take that one away, now Middendorf. Tupac had it, lost it. Now Beresny had that one taken away. Puck still loose, and now it's finally picked up. Oh, played off the boards gorgeously there by Fleming, and she's in. Will fire one. Went wide. Middendorf had that one almost poked away, but Tupac there, right place, right time. Clears it out of the zone. Now Hastings battling with 2 Purple Eagles. Right at the blue line, it comes free to Tupac once again. He sends it across ice. Purple Eagles tag up, and Sydney Goodenough will exit one zone, enter the other one, fling it into the opposite corner. Hastings fanned on that one and had it poked away free. Eagles maintain possession. Hastings. Goodenough comes off. Newland comes on for Eastern. Cormier picks up the loose puck in the short corner. Sends one towards the slot. A lot of traffic never got through. Now it's back into the right side corner. Picked up by Minkus once again. Tries to pass it up towards Mallet. She couldn't quite read that pass. Didn't catch it. Battled for in the short corner. Newland dances, tiptoeing at the blue line, turns it over. Now it's Minkus once again. That pass was too far for her. She'll find that loose puck, though. Dances towards the backhand in the slot. Sends one on Humphreys. Makes the save. Eagles clear. We'll get an icing. Hand in the air for Zanis. Icing waved off. And Parker dumps one. Redirected by Costello. But behind the net it goes. There's Newland. Now it's Sitter. She'll wait patiently. Fires. Cross ice. Caitlin Lutz. Avery Rutherford. Top forward line on for Eastern. Rutherford, Lutz, and Sitterly. As Sitterly sent that one just a little too far wide right of the net. Time winding down for Eastern. Amount of comeback. Down 3 goals. Just under 6 to go. Sitterly came in, stole that puck from Parker. Parker takes it right back. And Forbes comes in for some aid. She'll pick it up. Right in the face-off circle was Rushford. And now Sitterly gave it up for Lutz. Lutz drops it off. Costello, wrist one. Rebound out in front. Nobody there. Now it's Newland. She'll send one from the other blue line. Other side of the blue line. Puck goes careening out of the zone. Costello picks it up. She'll dump one down. Purple Eagles reset. And here they come through the neutral zone. Sydney Heater tries to dump one in, can't. And now it's into the offensive zone for the Eagles, but no Eagles were there to find that loose puck. Only Purple Eagles is into the slot it goes. Shot saved, Humphreys. Pelleggi had the opportunity. Net comes off its posts. No whistle blown. This puck got down to the opposite side. Rumps fires one. Got saved easily with the stick from Zanis. As Kalina Cochran comes to pick up the loose puck. Circles her net. Pass goes to Julia McDonald. There's now Emma Smith playing with a little bit of fire. It's loose. Diving is Smith trying to hook it in Ovechkin-like. Diving with Zanis. I'm not sure it ever got on net after that second attempt. And that one is in. He's bouncing around, and there's one for the Eagles. Finally, they net one after 5 unanswered. 3:52. Eagles get their 4th of the game and bring it within 2. Bouncing puck is dangerous if you're a goalie. Try to play 1. Try to play 2. Hard to stop a 3rd. Abby Tumpach rifled that one in off the bouncing rebounds. It's 4-6. 3:52. Eagles with a little bit of new life here. Purple Eagles win that one. It's G. She'll send one down behind the net. Emma Regan Nolan sends one off the boards to her teammate. Now bouncing puck. Emma Smith. She'll pick it up. Fires. Saved. Circles. Zanis not sure where it is, but her team's got it behind the net. Good enough. Nearly goes down, but it's Abby Tumpach with the puck. As she gets knocked down. Picked up by McDonald. Yankees, 3 minutes left on this Eastern Michigan comeback. They need 2 to tie. Good enough. Circles right into Schweitzer. Heavy collision from them both. Dripping. McDonald knew it. Tripped her, threw her both hands in the air. Field 49, giving her appeal to the ref. He's not going to have any of it. She's going to the box. 2 minutes. Tripping. 2:49. Eagles have 2 on the power play already. And Coach Taylor's going to call a timeout here. Talk things over for this final 2 minutes. Both teams played a game yesterday, as I mentioned at the start of the broadcast. Eagles scheduled a game late against Indiana Tech. They had a cancellation. Eagles stepped up, took a game. They went to Indiana Tech, lost 7-0. And on the opposite side, Niagara went to University of Michigan, Dearborn. Lost that game 2-4. And now they take the road trip up to Canton from Dearborn. Only about 25 minutes up the road, up Michigan Avenue, to get to the Arctic Edge Ice Arena. And they seem to be in fairly good shape with 2:49. It was the 3-goal lead. Thanks to Evie Toompak, it's a 2-goal lead. We'll see if Eastern can't do the unthinkable and under 3 minutes make a 3-goal comeback. They got 1, only need 2. Refs huddling, talking, getting everything straight before we get this power play underway for Eastern. And things seem to be set. And we'll slide across the ice to the opposite face-off circle. We'll go to the right side. Sidley still talking with the ref. Other ref talking with Niagara's bench. And now we're good to play. A little bit of a lengthy timeout. Niagara wins that face-off, insta-clears it. Humphreys sporting the pink hockey tape still wrapped around her green stick. As now here comes Sydney Goodenough. The Eagles gave up 1 short-handed goal this game already. That was a great play from Kyla Fleming, excuse me. Is now Nolan. Eagles on the power play, but yet playing defense. As now they finally break out, and here comes Lutz, drops it off Sidderly, stepping towards that right circle. And Lutz played it too far. Goodenough, couldn't quite get there. Humphreys comes out of her net. Purple Eagles in the midst of a switch, and Eagles a sloppy play to start this power play. Niagara trying to clear the zone. They do. Eagles tag up. Sidderly can't get off. They're out of the zone. I should say didn't tag up on time. Exactly a minute to go on the power play. 1:48. Eagles need 2. We'll see what the rest of this power play holds and what the rest of this game will hold, if it'll be a insurmountable comeback for the Eagles or if something special will happen tonight here on a Saturday night. Nolan sidesteps a couple defenders, makes some nice moves, and then finally gets ridden off the puck by 3 Purple Eagles. They clear. Humphreys comes out to play it. She goes opposite side to Lutz, who drops it off Goodenough. Back to Lutz. 25 seconds on the power play. Needing something now if they're going to get it. 1:10 in the game. As Sidderly drops it off for Cormier. Up to Nolan. A one-time slap shot. Bouncing free in the slot. It's loose. Off the pad. Diving around. It's free into the corner. Zanis is out of her net. Doesn't matter. Purple Eagles clear. No icing. 45 seconds. Goodenough. Goes cross ice Toompak. Backhand up to Middendorf. They need something now if they're going to get it. Middendorf circles, wraps. Nobody there but Purple Eagles on the opposite side. Newland comes off the bench, speeds on there. Less than 30 to go. Costello. Chilpack didn't play it, and now it's Clipperton. Dancing, sidesteps, and Humphreys finds that one, freezes it up. .7 to go. Tempers are running high. 4-6. Your score. New 5 on the ice for Niagara. This game is all but over now. Carabas goes down. Tried to find a run. She took off after that face-off. Tried to get a home run pass into a breakaway. 5 seconds to go. 2 seconds. Loose puck. Buzzer sounds. Game over. 6-4 final. Niagara went on a 5-goal streak. Eagles come over to show their support for their goalie. 6-4 final score here at Arctic Edge Ice Arena. Niagara extends their record to 6-2. Eastern drops to 7-9 on the year. We'll see the Eagles in action tomorrow, taking on an unlikely opponent in the Arizona Wildcats. That puck drops at 12:35 p.m. tomorrow. Sportsmanship to end it off for both teams, and 6-4 is the final. This has been another Eastern Michigan Hockey Network game. We'll see you tomorrow.